The Amur, king among Russia's Far East rivers. One of the world's richest in fish, it boasts more than 100 species, but its riches are under serious threat from poachers. Here near the city of Khabarovsk, where the Amur forms a natural border with China, fishermen from the opposite bank are the major menace.
For 6 months, dozens of Russia's patrol boats have been patrolling a 700-kilometer section of the Russian-Chinese border along the Ussuri and Amur rivers. They have to prevent Chinese fishermen, whose boats you can see behind me, from illegally crossing the border.
Hundreds of tons of fish and caviar are poached every year. The peak of the illegal activity coincides with spawning time, which has already wiped some species out altogether. Border guards work day and night, but they cannot prevent every single crime.
In just half a year, 70 cases of illegal entry by Chinese fishermen have been recorded. 85 kilometers of fishing nets and 7 kilometers of tackle have been confiscated. We estimate the prevented damage at about $80,000.
In this area, Russia borders on very deprived Chinese provinces. Larry Corniff, a patrol boat captain, says that people living there have literally nothing to lose, which makes them fearless.
They're very aggressive. Nothing and nobody can stop them. They're willing to take the risk because if they get away with it, their catch can provide them and their families with money for at least half a year.
These Chinese lovers of Russian fish have just been detained. Guards say these are their motorboats, nets and catch. At first they attempted to escape and even tried to damage the border guard's boat. But after the handcuffs were put on, they changed their tactics. The OM says they had no intention of violating the law.
My friend and me, we decided to go to walk along the river. That's it.
They say they don't know that they now face a fine and deportation. The border guards say these men will most likely be back. They claim to have seen them before. But what will never return is the fish they have caught. When the region's authorities saw that fighting poachers is not enough to protect the Amur's fauna, 2 fish breeding factories were built here.
They're aimed not only at preserving but also at increasing the numbers of our sturgeon and salmon, strategic supplies if you like.
Salmon spawn just once in their life. In natural conditions, less than 10% of the eggs become fish. Here at the factory, incubators increase this number 9-fold. In these basins are 30 million eggs. By spring, 27 million fish will be born.
We let them go, and in 3 years' time, they return to spawn here. It's like they have GPS navigators. They know where to go, so they come here and give us their caviar, as if to thank us.
By 2013, 5 more fish breeding factories are expected to be built here, which will bring the region some 10,000 extra tons of salmon and sturgeon every year, which will go some way to concealing out the damage done by these men. Marie Finoshina, RT, reporting from Khabarovsk region in Russia's Far East.